All right, doing a little nighttime ride, just giving you a shot. The tail lights, LED license plate lights. This has the advanced headlight package, keep that in mind. There is the fog lights, looks really good. I don't know how good this will show you. That's what the truck looks like at night. We're gonna take it for a little ride. Here's your shot inside the truck at night. No sun whatsoever, finally. Gauge cluster, we're pretty much familiar with that look, right? It's different, but it's not too different. Once again, if you're new to the truck, there's also a 12.1 inch digital gauge cluster available. Steering wheel, can't really see, but you get your arrows to control everything up in there in that information screen. Cruise control, all the normal stuff. And there you have climate control, just showing you how everything looks at night. Get a little blue light under here. This is where you could charge your phone. Not a huge fan of that. When the truck hits a bump or something, it stops charging. It interrupts the charging. And there's the big old screen there. And a little bit up there. As far as interior lights go, you get LEDs there, and you get LEDs all the way in the back. And they do pretty good as far as giving you something to check out. And now we're gonna go give this thing a ride. Let's see how it is. All right, we're out here taking a little night drive. We're gonna see what this thing is all about. See how it is at night as far as lighting and everything goes. We've driven this truck for a week. I don't have great mounting points with my cameras, so bear with me. I have the one facing outside the front, so you can kind of get an idea of how good the headlights are. This is headlights and fog lights right now. And then I got my other one next to me on the passenger side window, because there's no sunroof to mount on. The sunroof makes it so easy to mount a camera. This is more just a general idea, so you can see the gauge cluster and everything. It is not too bright. Now I want to stress that point to everyone. The big 14-inch screen is not blinding at all. In fact, I'm a little impressed with the fact that it's not really doing anything for me as far as annoyance. I'm not even paying attention to it. It's looking straight at the road. No issues whatsoever. Now, we've driven this truck for a week straight now. Truck feels, you know, I've gotten very used to it. I like the feel of it. The brakes are a huge pro for this truck. The interior is a huge pro for this truck. We're gonna do a pro and con video, but one thing we haven't done yet is we haven't got it out on the highway, so I figured now would be a good time. The truck handles fantastically. I was saying this on my live stream today, that the truck, the body, the cab, the frame, every part of this platform works together to get this truck down the road comfortably. Everything is insanely comfortable on this truck. There is no issue whatsoever. There's me getting cut off by a Ford if you want that. People love to do it. Welcome to New Jersey. But everything works together to get the truck down the road. There really is no body roll. It's not a sloppy driving feel at all. Everything is just very in tune. And that is why it's so hard to tell you which truck is better as far as 14 to 21 or this next generation, because they're just so polar opposite of each other. They're so very different in every way, shape, and form. But we're now getting up onto the highway, so we're gonna see how it feels on the highway. It's a very quiet vehicle. That's one thing that's been the toughest to get used to me, and I know that is such a stupid thing, but I'm used to a big, loud V8, old school pickup truck. This thing, you hear the engine roar? That's fed in from the JBL sound system. Let's get up to speed here. Yeah, this thing gets up to speed really nice. We're at 70 already. You know, just cruising down the highway at this point. I'm in normal mode. I was using sport quite a bit at one point, but I decided to put it into normal mode and just get used to this. And once you take the truck out a little while, it's gonna be hard to figure out on a test drive. Keep that in mind. Once you take the truck out, you know, and get some miles under it, you kind of see what you like about the truck and how you want to drive it. Like, sport's a lot of fun, but it makes the vehicle very jumpy. Right now, in normal, everything feels good. You got to push the pedal down a little bit to get the truck to go. The 5.7, you know, as soon as you made contact with that pedal, you were off down the road. This feels a little more forced. Nothing too crazy. If anyone is an owner of a 2022 and wants to back me up on that, go ahead. It just feels like a different animal. But everything about this truck on the highway right now, as you're seeing, there's not much traffic out here. That's really why I waited for night. It's just, you know, visibility is amazing. We were talking about the windshield being a little bit of a narrower shape, but it really isn't that big of a deal. It doesn't affect the sight lines at all. The 14-inch screen over here, it's sitting in the music section right now. It's not doing anything. Everything is nice and dim. It's not affecting me. I can obviously see everything I need to see. You know, out the front window though, we have a great view with the headlights and fog lights on. And this is just like from my 2020, has the LED headlights and fog lights. It has the same kind of view like this. The entire road is lit up in front of me, left and right. So it looks really good. Very comfortable though. Once again, like I said, when I was not on the highway yet, the way the truck gets down the road blows my mind. And what I mean by that is it's just so, everything about it just works together. There's no body roll. And we're used to the Tundra with its body roll, right? We've talked about that for years. I just want to show you with these headlights real quick. We got off the highway. We're on a very, very dark road. But as you can see, the headlights do fantastic. You know, like I said, this is the advanced headlight package there. So this is the better one, the premium LEDs and all that. Yeah, one thing you can say, whether you like or dislike the new Tundra or not, this thing is insanely fast. Getting up to speed there on the highway, it really throws you back in the seat. As far as highway driving and night driving in this truck goes, three things I was looking for. Number one, how's the suspension feel out here? And it feels unbelievable. The seat with the bolstering really hugs you, and the truck is just in sync with itself. Everything is working together to get you down the road very nicely. Number two, is this big old IMAX level 14-inch screen going to be super annoying? Is it going to be annoying at night, too bright? The answer is absolutely not. It is just like any other screen. It is very dim. You can see everything you need to see. The same thing with the gauge cluster, which you could adjust how bright your gauge cluster is, but everything is really nice. As we go around this turn, the truck isn't rolling over on itself. I'm telling you, this thing is way more refined when it comes to suspension. Just body roll is a thing of the past in this truck. Until next time, Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, Facebook, TundraDude34, TundraDude34, gmail.com. Let me know what you think. Can't wait to hear what you guys have to say.